Ma'am,
You can go. I didn't get a chance to look, so you can go. And plus, I'm having dinner, so I'll let you go.
sounds fabulous. All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, happy weekend. So the markets, let's see. Sorry, going back. Okay, so let's see. Free I guess it doesn't have Fridays, but basically last Friday it was all green. And uh for tomorrow, it looks like things are going down slightly, but you can kind of say it's more flat because it really hasn't moved that much. 0.21%, 0.27%, and 0.29, which is really nothing. Um, Oil and the 10-year 0.12, again, flattish. Okay, so as you can see, you're going to see greens across the board. And Meta was the winner because they had earnings on Thursday and they did really well. And they went extra on Friday. So you can see there's a gigantic gap from 400 to 450. So if you had it here at the end of the day on Thursday, and just kept it, you would have been really rich right now. So yeah, you can see it was just a train to the upside since earnings. And earnings were good, 17% of earnings, and revenue was up as well. Second place winner was our dear Amazon. It wasn't as extra as Meta, but it was still really good. There's a big gap here. Um, Things are very bullish at the moment, and things could continue to go up. This trend, really high evaluation. So, you can go with the trend until it is not working, but be careful because they tend to slam the brakes at some point. But again, just ride the wave up until it's not working anymore and get your money ASAP. So this is not at all-time highs. Um, it's clearly at this area here, it's already past this mountain. So now we're getting to this area right here. And then, the 180 mark, if we surpass that, then I would say we could get to all-time highs, which is about roughly about 180. So yeah, trend again, very, very bullish. NVDA 5% up. It didn't do the gap up of everything, was just pushed up because of the NASDAQ and Meta going nuts. So you can see here, if you just went long on Friday, long and you can't go wrong. So, and again, the chips are doing really good. NVIDIA is estimated to have earnings February 21st. I mean, it's going to have earnings in 17 days. AMD, another chip name, this was roughly up 4%. Did a mini gap. It has been, it had been doing a downturn a little bit, pulling back, opportunity to buy here. Again, 177. It should get tomorrow to 180 or so. I don't know if this is all-time highs, but we'll take a look. Yes, this is at all-time highs. So you can certainly bet for sure it's going to get to 180, especially tomorrow because it goes about close to 860 a day, 865. Dollar Tree, this also went up, picked up a little bit of momentum 2 days in a row. This is about to cross over. So not sure what's going to happen. It already filled the gap. We're in the lookout to see if it gets back to this 150, if it gets to 150, or even this area right here of 155. But we're going to be on the lookout to short this because it's going to have earnings soon. And that's what it tends to do for earnings, as we had mentioned before. DraftKings is having great, phenomenal days, 41.53. Again, riding the trend of momentum with everything else is not at all-time highs, but it's going to get at least to this area, to this 50 area, because there's no area of support uh, from here. So this is the only area that I see that it has some support. So it could continue to go up. It might do a little pullback, but it should get to this area of support or slash rejection area for DraftKings. Dash on the same board as DraftKings again, just going up. I believe this had earning. Oh, it's going to have earnings in 11 days. It has been having good earnings because not the greatest earnings, is making still losing money here on earnings. But this thing, people have been having good faith on this, that people are going to be lazy and just asking people to deliver things via apps left and right. So we'll see if these earnings continue to surpass expectations. And we shall see for real in 11 days. Uber, same thing. This one is slightly different. I think this one is at all-time highs. And this is the one that I believe has made money. It's starting to make money. Yes, this is the one that is starting to make money. It was negative before, oh no, 3 earnings ago. It was losing money, and then 2 earnings ago it started to gain money. And so we shall see if it does well for this earnings. It's still not making tons of money, but it's better than losing money. Vana up 2%. It's going good. Hopefully it stays below this 50 period line for me, and it gets to my price soon. It's $10 away from my price, and I think it hopefully will get there. In 18 days, hopefully, this drops like a rocko. Softy, Microsoft, Softy as we like to call it, Microsoft. All-time highs. Again, following along the Magnificent Seven trend. As you can see, it's just a skyrocket up. If you got this man back here,
Somebody
back in
wanted
the,
to say Ola.
huh?
Someone wants to say Ola.
Hi, Canela. Hola, Canelita. She's not even looking at the camera. Hola, Canela. Hola,
Say hi, Canela. Yeah.
Canela. Nella, Nella. Okay, so thanks, Canela, for saying hello. Hola. Again, it has done a U, and it's did a little cup and handle summer thing, but now it's just, sky's the limit for Softy. This is the company that has the greatest evaluation out there in the NASDAQ and everywhere. So it has surpassed Monsana, aka Apple. I think it's gonna get to 420 at this rate. And let it get there. Just be careful. Every day go kind of long. When you start seeing a great depressions of sell off, just KAT out of there. American Airlines 2% up. Everything was up, so it's now. I don't like it necessarily at this price. I'm just gonna wait until it gets to the price that I like and ignore it for now. I like it under 13, possibly if better 12, but we shall see if it gets there. Freshly Pet 1%, 150. No comment on this. This is supposed to be going down, but it's been going up. Walmart. So now it's back to its area here. So, it did this dramatic drop. If you got the dip, which is really here 150, and it picked back up, you are now in the money big time. So if you bought it here, I don't see why you wouldn't sell it here, but take some off and wait to see how high it goes. How high can it go, Walmart? And it's especially it did this because Walmart is expected to split the shares to make it even more cheaper for people to purchase this. So this is why there's such hype with Walmart. So I don't see why this wouldn't get, to even more further than 170. But maybe when they do the split, I don't know. If the split is half of this, let's say $60, if it surpasses $60, there you go. Macy's still up there in the 20 land. We had the opportunity to stay with it, but we didn't. We bounced out of there really fast, and we should have just kept it until it reached 20, but you know, we never learn sometimes. We never learn. Google, this is the out of the Magnificent Seven, this has been kicked around harder than the others, and I don't know why, because they're still doing good. Earnings were great, in my opinion. But hey, that's me. What do I know? This might turn around and do a gigantic leap up, basically fill this gap if everything keeps going up as it is, or continue to maybe do a little trend up. Because even this was very dramatic on Friday. Even though it, look, it went down dramatic like crazy, the opposite of Meta, basically, at the beginning of the day. It did like a crazy downturn, but then it picked back up and basically came back to where it started. Because this company is really good. I mean, no matter what we say, everybody searches it on Google. This thing is not gonna stop. And people are still gonna, this makes a lot of money in advertisement. So CRM will skip, Target will skip, Wayfair will skip. Peloton I made a lot of dinero on this. I still have 2 shares. I'm gonna see if it pops back up to 450, but I'm not gonna chase it again. I'll just wait and see. Because this thing went down like a sky bomb on earnings day. EBC, the regional banks have been doing not so great, and as you can see, the trend has been going down. It could continue to go down based on the regional banks, because I guess, what was this bank that was having issues on Thursday? I forget. It was a bank in New York that dropped 20% because it had lost a lot of money on something, on the evaluation. I don't know. I'll search it later. But the regional banks, you may see a downturn versus, let's say, a Bank of America, which is gonna be up in the sky. As you can see, here it is. See, this downward trend is because of that. The banks are in a little bit of a pickle right now. Rivian, we haven't traded this in a minute. It's in Gutterville. So here you go. Here's the level that we said, we liked. It hit this bottom area. So we'll see how long it bounces is here. So it could either go up a little bit, do a little squeeze, or break down from here. And that's what we want to see. If it does the ultimate breakdown from this area, potentially here, 13 or so. So we'll see how long it keeps on making a little bit of support here before it goes below this. And this is supposed to have earnings in 17 days. So that's a day that it could potentially, go down even worse, because if Tesla had bad earnings, why would this have great earnings? You know what I'm saying? And they're still losing money on this. It's not like they're making tons of money, because here was negative 1.08, and then now it's 1.19. So it's worse. Their earnings are worse than before. I don't know. That's just me. I think they're gonna not do great. So that's something we want to put on the notes. Watch out for Rivian earnings. Maybe have 100 shares or so the day and see what happens. Coin picked up a little bit, still in a downward channel. I don't see why it wouldn't get to 100 if you're shorting this. This isn't a level of support. So from 129 to 100, that's $29 per share. You do the math. If you buy, let's say 20 shares or 50, you can make a little bit of money riding the wave. Oh, muy interesante. So our favorite ticker is McDonald's of Pretend Land. This has earnings tomorrow.
All-time high, it looks like.
Yes, this has earnings, and it has earnings tomorrow.
Let me guess, is it going to go crazy like the rest?
That's what we shall see. Time will tell, and it will tell tomorrow morning, because it's before the bell. McDonald's has the earnings. I will tell you who else has earnings in a few minutes, but I will finish this. Visa. So we had shorted this on earnings, made a few bucks or whatever, and glad we got out of there ASAP because now it's starting to pick up, but it's not like it's rejecting that 280 area. You know, it's not getting close to it. Sort of just hovering there. It was a green day on Friday, kind of cray, but this just kind of stayed flat, which tells you like, hey, I don't want to kind of surpass this 280 area, sort of thing. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. It's at all-time highs. ASML, that's the chips. Chippity chip, chip, chip. Oh, ASML is on hard buy. This is gonna reach 900 tomorrow or more, $25 per share. Visa, already went to that. Bank of America. Oh, we already looked at this. Okay, our beloved Boeing. So it's bouncing in this area, trying to trick people. Just wait, see if it touches 200. It was a fantastic day on Friday, and this refused to go up. It just kind of like went down and kind of like, yeah, I'm trying to go up, but I can't. So I think it's going to continue to go down. Maybe I'll have a little greenish day tomorrow, but eventually it is going to get to 200. And I think that's where you want to maybe purchase uh, a little bit of Boeing. That's the ticket. That's the line of that we have identified. So, and there's a lot of support here that it bounces. Look, it touches it all the time. So just wait. And as we had said, we should have just try it and see what happens. XOM. Um, so, you know, it got to here to 96. And with the war and like geopolitical stuff that's going on, it bounced back up, but now it's starting to do a little downward turn. They has projected over 115 here. So let's see if it goes there, you know, for you to go down or then go down. But the trend is still kind of signaling a downward turn. We'll see. It's slightly above the 50 and still below the 200 area. And as you can see, this cross, the 50 has crossed over the 200 downward. Starbucks, gonna skip that. Caro, this has earnings in 8 days. I'm gonna be observing it. I have a few shares. I think it's gonna go to the bottom. If Hertz does bad, I don't see why Avis would do great. So we'll watch Hertz because Hertz is gonna have earnings, I believe, on Tuesday. So we'll continue to watch that. Hint, hint. Let's put that on the notes. Netflix, 563. I don't know if this is at all-time highs. I don't believe it is. Okay. All-time low. You want to say hi to someone? So, yes, it's not at all-time highs. It's at all-time lows. We'll see if it gets to the 600 area first, and then we'll make a determination. It did a big gigantic jump up because of earnings, but you know, it's just hovering around here. We'll see how it goes with Netflix. If Disney has a bad earnings, I don't see why this wouldn't jump up a little bit. And I think Disney has earnings, I believe, Thursday. Home Depot is a machine. This is another one like McDonald's. Just jump on it whenever you get a chance. You know, obviously try to buy it at a dip, but you know, it keeps on going. The gift that keeps on giving. Taco, aka Tractor Supply. This had earnings the other day, I believe. Yes. Here you go. Let's see the results. 2.7% earnings. Revenue was down, but they still managed to, you know, reduce costs and make money. Tesla, Gutterland. Not yet though, but you know, gonna get to this area soon. It's gonna get to this area that we have outlined. Yeah, just wait till it gets to this area and then see if it you get it at 160. That's what the bozos are saying. So yeah, you want to get a little bit of Tesla, wait till it get one to 160. I wouldn't buy this for the long road haul because I don't believe the EV space is gonna last forever, especially with the competition of China and BYD. But this thing has a lot of supporters. So if you want to try it, wait for this 160 dip and try your luck here, as well as this 100 area is the way to go. I mean 115, 100 area. Apple has been kicked around a lot, but it picked back up on Friday. It had a big drop and then boom, went back up, following Meta's lead. Still, it has been kicked up a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down days. Then the trend is still going down. There's an area here. Let me look at it weekly for a second. Weekly. So yeah, this area here, 170, looks good to buy Apple. We also have a line here at 140, but we shall see if it gets there. It is Apple, and we'll see how those Vision Pros sell. They're 3,500 a pop. I don't know if everybody's going to get that. Only the crazies, because it's going to go down, obviously. Open. Got a few shares of this. I got it I picked up a few at 347. The trend is still continuing to go down. So yeah, anytime you see a pop on this, jump on board and write it down. Or you can write it up as long as you know what you're doing. Lucid, this is part of the EV space. It did a little pick me up. This squeezed a lot the other day. It went up to like 10% or something like that. So that would have been a good day to get it. It could do a little bit more as well tomorrow. Try to get it at the top, but it is expensive now because it's on hard buy. It has been on hard buy forever. Our meaty, poor meaty, man. This thing has been kicked around like no tomorrow. It's gonna have earnings in 18 days. So that's another one I want to watch because I want to get a few shares of this fake meat. And I don't think it's gonna go anywhere but down. And that's all I have. And then I'm gonna go look at my let me find my financial book. We're starting a new chapter.
We have Mickey D's earnings before market, Visa earnings before market, and Hertz watch.
Do you mind taking a picture of that? That would be amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we went over the 12 basic principles, which again, to repeat: accounting entity, going concern, measurement, units of measure, historical costs, materiality, estimates and judgments, consistency, conservatism, periodicity, substance over form, and accrual basis of presentation. So now we're going to start getting into the nitty-gritty of the balance sheet. So if nobody has ever seen a balance sheet, I'm going to show you real quick. Second. La, 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 la. I guess my video is not working. All right. Can you guys see that?
They can see all right.
Okay, so we got assets, liability, and stockholders' equity. And these are all the line items at a summary basis that is included in that balance sheet. So I'm gonna just give you the basic accounting definition of what it is, or the basic equation of accounting. The basic equation of accounting states what you have minus what you owe is what you're worth. So assets minus your liabilities is what you're worth. So have, owe, and values to owners. Worth, net worth, equity, owner's equity, and shareholders' equity all mean the same thing, the value of the enterprise belonging to its owners. So here we have assets. I can't see. There's the liabilities and equity. Okay. So the balance sheet presents the basic equation of accounting. Assets equals liability plus worth. By definition, this equation must always be in balance, with assets equaling the sum of liabilities and worth. So if you add an asset to the left side of the equation, you must also increase the right side by adding a liability or increasing worth. Two entries are required to keep the equation in balance. Okay, my friends? So that's all for today. I will continue with the balance sheet and giving you information that this book is providing. I will tell you one more thing about the balance sheet though. The balance sheet presents the financial picture of the enterprise on one particular day, an instant in time, the day it was written. The balance sheet presents, again, what the enterprise has today in assets, how much the enterprise owes today in liabilities, what the enterprise is worth today in equity. The balance sheet reports has today equals owes today plus worth today. So assets, liabilities, and shareholders' equity. I know I'm harping a tune here, but it's very important. Then we're gonna go in the next couple of pages, it's gonna go over each of the line items. So next week, when it's my turn next, we're gonna go over assets and the representation of assets because they are in a specific outline. So there you go, my friends. That's all I have.
Great, fantastic job. Um, Thanks for going today. And yeah, um, I'm going to go back to I was cleaning and organizing. I cleaned the tub shower, I should call it. And I
Oh,
haven't done that in a while. So I was very
oh, wait.
proud of myself.
I do have some other informative things that might help people out
Oh,
there
my
who are
apologies.
trading. So, sorry, in terms of, and sorry to interrupt you, I will continue to listen to what you say, but this is before I forget. So as I was saying, McDonald's is tomorrow. Chegg, Palantir, Vertex, Simon, Tyson is tomorrow. On Tuesday, we got Hertz, Toyota, Snap, Ford, Chipotle, Amgen, and Spotify. Wednesday, we got Uber, CVS, Barry, Emerson, ARM, PayPal, Mattel, McKesson. On Thursday, we got Affirm, Pinterest, Spirit, Aurora, Illumina. Then on Friday, we got PepsiCo, AMC Networks, and Proto Labs. Those are the ones that, I read, but there's more. There's tons of earnings still. Okay, continue about your story of what you did and accomplished today.
Nah, I didn't really accomplish anything. I was just happy that I actually cleaned the bathtub, KK shower. And
Nice. Muy
yeah,
bien.
and
Where's the Nella? Is Nella still there?
nah, she KT. She's gone with her amigo. Um,
Oh,
yeah. Um, so I was happy with that, and I started organizing uh my mom's whole room. So
nice. I'm very, very proud of you, my
yeah,
friend.
I got some stuff that I'm going to donate.
Mm-hmm.
I got a bag. I actually probably have two, but I got one that's to the brim, so I'm gonna take that to the local thrift. place. And you know, just do what we do.
That's good. Okay. You
How
did
about
more than
yourself?
me. I
No.
actually went back to, you're not gonna believe, but I actually did go back to my mother's. Someone
Okay.
decided somebody decided that they wanted to go eat at my mom's house and have pizza
Oh,
and chicken wings with my mom. So somebody wanted to go visit my mom
well,
and have
that sounds
cafe.
like a good meal. Pizza and chicken wings.
Yeah, the people wanted chicken wings and pizza and sandwiches, but they didn't want to eat it here. They wanted it to eat it at my mom's and then also make coffee. They wanted coffee from my mom, cafe.
So the whole familiar went.
Yes, I didn't think we were gonna go, but then they're like, "Oh, let's just go." And then we went.
And what about your madre? She was like cool with that because she wasn't feeling too well earlier.
She was happy,
Okay.
very happy. She always likes visitors. That's her favorite thing,
Got the
activity. She was happy we brought food
oh,
and we were watching noticias together
oh nice. Okay. All right.
and
So
making fun of just stupid stuff, you know.
well, it's the weekend, so you might as well spend it with the familiar.
Yes,
So gotta,
I went back again and she was
uh,
more upbeat actually. She
okay,
made
so she
some,
probably start to feel better after she rested for a while.
yes.
Okay, all right, cool.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
my friend.
send you
Are
an
you gonna
emergency.
go to, sorry?
I'm gonna send you an emergency lamp slash heat source in case if ever power goes out or something like that. It
Oh,
may
thank
be.
you. Sounds great. All
Um.
right, so I will let you go. I have a lot of background noise over here because there's some gorillas over here.
Ah,
Do you hear the
uh,
background noise?
yeah. I. Right.
Did you hear that? Says hi. She said, "Hi, Leanna."
Oh, I didn't hear that. And who was that? Who said, "Oh"?
Uh, the little one.
Okay, so tell the little one, since he reminded me with his hello, that we're gonna meet Friday. So I have a couple token items for him.
Okay, so on Friday I have a meeting, but after my meeting I should be able to go.
Okay, that's fine. It could
So
be
it might be later than the usual time we usually. That's all.
that is totally fine. All right.
Okay,
Well,
sounds fabuloso.
all right. Peace out.
Peace out, my friend. Peace out.